Fear. The most misunderstood emotion in the human experience. Most people see it as the enemy. They run from it. They suppress it. But here's the truth. Fear is not your enemy. Fear is energy. Raw, untapped, explosive. When you feel that pressure in your chest, that tightening in your throat, that restlessness in your stomach, it's not weakness. And if you can learn to redirect that fuel, it will drive you to levels of performance, growth, and achievement you never thought possible. This video isn't about avoiding fear, it's about harnessing it. By the time you're done here, you'll see anxiety in a completely different way. You'll stop running from it and start running with it. Fear is your body's built-in alarm system. It sharpens your vision, quickens your reflexes, pumps blood faster through your body. It tells you something important is happening. The people you admire, from world-class athletes to visionary leaders, they don't live without fear. They live with it. They just train themselves to interpret fear differently. For one person, fear means stop. For another, fear means go. And that difference? That single interpretation determines everything. Let's break it down. Fear creates adrenaline. Adrenaline creates energy. Energy creates action. The problem? Most people freeze. They let the energy suffocate them instead of channeling it. Think about the times you were most afraid. Walking into an interview. Standing before a crowd. Waiting for test results. Starting something you weren't ready for. Your heart raced. Your hands shook. That's not weakness. That's activation. Your body is preparing you for battle. But without direction, it feels like chaos. The key is to take that same activation and apply it with precision. The first step to converting fear into fuel is simple. Name it. Say it out loud. I'm afraid of failing this launch. I'm afraid of being rejected. I'm afraid of wasting my time. Why does this matter? Because unspoken fears multiply in silence. When you give fear a name, you strip away its mystery. It becomes smaller, defined, and manageable. Think of it like this. Shadows look terrifying until you turn the light on. Fear floods your body with energy. Don't let it sit. Move. If you're anxious before a meeting, take a walk. Do push-ups. Shake out the tension. If you're terrified of launching a business, channel that restless energy into planning, calling, researching, acting. Here's the principle. Motion kills paralysis. When your body is in motion, your fear becomes momentum. That's why some of the best performers in the world pace backstage before going on. They're not panicking, they're charging. Fear asks you, what if I fail? But the reframe is, what if I grow? What if I learn? What if this moment changes me forever? You see, fear and excitement trigger the same physiological response in your body. The difference is the label. When you say I'm terrified, your brain creates resistance. When you say I'm excited, your brain creates readiness. It's not lying to yourself. It's reinterpreting the signal. This is the make or break point. Act while the fear is fresh. Fear builds energy. If you sit still, that energy turns toxic. It becomes paralysis. But if you take action while the energy is peaking, you harness it like a rocket engine. The courage to act doesn't come before, it comes after you move. Every breakthrough you want, confidence, resilience, progress, it's waiting on the other side of action. Rosa Parks felt fear the moment she refused to give up her seat. But she acted, and her courage became history. Elon Musk faced fear when pouring his fortune into companies that almost went bankrupt. Fear pushed him to think faster, fight harder, execute sharper. Beyoncé still admits she feels fear before major performances. She doesn't deny it. She channels it into commanding the stage. What do these people have in common? Not the absence of fear, but the mastery of it. Here's how you apply it daily. Before you send that email, launch that project, make that call, expect fear. Welcome it. When the nerves come, tell yourself, this is energy I can use. Then immediately channel it into forward movement. Fear should not be your stop sign. It should be your starting gun. Most people spend their lives running from fear. They try to numb it, hide it, bury it. But greatness begins when you stop running. Fear is not proof that you're weak. Fear is proof that you're alive, pushing, stretching, breaking boundaries. Fear is fuel, and when you burn it with purpose, it will launch you beyond anything comfort could ever provide. So next time anxiety hits, don't freeze, don't shrink, don't wait for courage. Take the fear, use the energy, step forward, because fear, when directed, becomes your fire. And that fire will take you where ordinary people will never go. If this message resonated, subscribe to the Rise series. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it today. Remember, fear isn't here to stop you. Fear is here to fuel you.